back in your ear to make it clear. It's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all another interview. We got my man Sugar Sheed in the building today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling, bruh?
Man, I'm cool and for real. I did my workout earlier. Probably got another workout later on. Right now, I'm just chilling.
So what's that workout schedule like? You know what I'm saying? Like for the people who don't know, you boxing at 175 right now. So well,
Sir.
how that schedule go during a week to week basis?
So, throughout the week, well, right now, since I'm gonna tell you about like my camp schedule, I guess. For me, it's around I want to say around like 10:30 to 11 o'clock. I gotta get there, and then I'll be finished around like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I come home. I'll rest, eat, play the game, maybe take a nap. Whatever I'm gonna do, and then I work out again at around like 5 or maybe like 8 or 9 or something like that. So I have two workouts a day.
Okay. And so was that always the case with you, or did you just kind of grow into that as you continue boxing?
I grew into that. I mean, like, cause you don't never wanna like burn yourself out for real. So I mean, for me, when I'm into fight mode, I'm in a camp. Like right now, we were like 4 weeks away from my fight. So right now, I'm just trying to make sure everything is sharp. My weight is low, maintaining and continuing to lose weight gradually. So when it's November 8th and I weigh in. I'll be good. I won't be drained or anything like that. And then come November 9th, I'll be prepared.
Right. And so November 9th, right? So I seen that you up Maryland Live with it, but then I seen
Uh,
you ain't announced no opponent. I
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with that though, cause you the show for real, for real. You
Oh
gotta
yeah, of course, of
know
course.
that, you hear me? But
Yeah, yeah.
but let them know though why they should pull up on you and see what you got going on the ninth.
Oh, now you should definitely pull up. I mean, for me, it don't matter who get put in front of me. I mean, I always say this. Anybody can get it. I'm focused on whoever get in there. So I mean, make sure you pull up. You know what I'm saying? Come through. It's gonna be fireworks. Gonna be explosive. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Gonna
yeah.
be quick, easy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see a good, clean knockout, and it's gonna be entertaining. Make sure you come through.
That's what I like to hear right there. How many rounds you got for Cuz?
I'm when I call my predictions, I usually be right. So I ain't gonna lie, I got
Ooh.
around 1 or 2. Cool 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really see this fight going going too far. You know, my last fight was a decision. You know, my last fight, but I had a tough opponent. Like even the people that was there that watched it and seen the fight, they'd tell you I was hitting him with crazy clean shots, powerful shots. He just was a type of person that just didn't go down. That's cool. I like that. You know, it give me that experience. You know, so for the first time, I went a full rounds. You know, in my fight. But this time it's not going like that. This time, I already know.
I'm about to say, I don't care what color chip made of. I'm punching
Yeah,
that
yeah,
motherfucker.
he
Yeah,
going down. I'm gonna make the ref stop it, make his corner stop it. Somebody gonna have to stop this fight though.
yeah, yeah. Get y'all popcorn early. Sit down in y'all seat. Don't be bullshit. My
Oh yeah,
man
you
trying to
already
get
know.
to it. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you 3-0 so far, and you kind of answered one of my questions when I was going to ask you what was your toughest fight so far. Was it the last one that went the distance?
Oh yeah, it was definitely the last one. And don't get me wrong, like I'm I think everybody except for my first opponent has been tough opponents. Like, you know, usually in the boxing rankings, you know, when people just start in the professional rankings, they fighting like all ducks for real. And ducks
Yeah.
is pretty much like just easy people. And you know, but for me, I'm fighting ducks, yes, but these are tough ducks. Like these more like geese. Like, you know what I'm saying? They you know, I'm fighting people that's like very experienced. They got more experience fighting like other people um a lot of if you the casual eye won't know, but if you know boxing, then you'll understand. Like, you know, a couple of these people, they done fought on TV already. You know, they done fought on these major promotions. They may have not won, but you know they have that experience. So for me, and even my second opponent, he never been stopped before until he got in there with me. You know, then I not you know I stopped him. I made the ref stop the fight. So I mean, you know, for me, it's just continue getting that experience, continue improving myself, improving as well, and keep it pushing.
Yes, sir. I want to know why you going that route, because you know a lot of boxers, like you said, they do fight the ducks. You out here with the geese though, so why you ain't with the ducks? Why you choosing to go this route?
Well, for me, it's not even really that I would say I'm choosing this route for real. For me, it's just more so that I get in there with anybody. I've never turned a fight down. If they sent me a contract or they sent me a fight, I said let's fight them. It don't matter to me, you know. Um, So whoever's willing to get in there, and usually the geese is more so willing to get in there rather than the
Yeah,
ducks with me. So I mean, for me, it's just whoever's willing to get in there, I'm gonna get in there with you, and I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna beat you. Like, I'm gonna beat you up.
no matter what animal you
Yeah,
is,
no matter who is in there.
you with me.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear, bro. And so when you getting up in that ring, you
Mhm.
talked about a little bit how you know the last one of the opponents never got stopped until they seen you, and some of these people been fighting on TV and all that. So how much research do you do on your opponents? Like, do you study them?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, I do my research all the time. I mean, you know, I try to find their social media. I'm trying to see what they posting. I'm trying to see who their loved ones are, who's coming to the fight, who's not, what their fighting style is, how many times did they fight like this, or did they change it up the fight before, things like that. So I'm always trying to figure out, you know, um, what my opponent is like in all aspects. You know, I mean, is he a family man? Is he more so just on his lonely? Like, you know, I'm trying to figure out everything. So I do a lot of studying whenever I get that opponent.
Okay, so you went all the way to outside the ring. Who they
Oh yeah,
beat
of
up
course,
in? Who they coming
of
with?
course. Cause
Is
I'm trying to
right? You
get in
talking
here.
that shit?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in there. Yeah.
All right, that's what I wanted to ask. Are you throwing that out there? Like, yeah, I know your sister at the fight. Don't let her see you get knocked out. Bow, get on one
Yeah,
with
you know,
you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, right? I think trash talking is a part of the game. Now,
Uh,
granted, a lot of people won't really see me like do a lot of trash talking because you know at the weigh-in and things like that, I don't really take the weigh-ins too serious. Like I just think it's funny and I'm hungry too, so I'm not really trying to. I'm
yeah,
not really trying to do too much talking for real at the weigh-in. But you know, when we fighting and while we fighting, that's when I like to talk my trash because I feel like it just makes it fun. Like first off, it gets your opponent frustrated, and then two, for me, it just make me feel more so like I'm at home. Like because when I'm at the gym and I'm sparring, we always trash talking. You know what I mean? So it just make me feel more comfortable when I'm able to talk and then still continue to do my thing.
All right, your coaches ever tell you talk too much?
Oh yeah, of course, definitely. But me and my coaches, my coaches, they understand me. My coaches aren't just coaches. They're like father figures. I've been with them since my time of like competing and even before that. So I mean, I'm 24 now. I've been boxing since I was like 9 or 10. So the same time I started boxing, that's how long I knew them. And mind you, I've been at their houses. I slept over their houses. We worked out at their houses. Like I've been through some stuff and they've been right there with me. You know what I'm saying? My family been through some stuff. They've been right there with me. So, I mean, me and my coaches, we can always talk about any and everything, no matter, what their opinion is or what my opinion is. And usually I see their opinion and I understand what they're saying. So I just take heed to what they say and I respect it. So yeah, I mean, of course, they told me I talk a little too much, but they'll let me know when it's time to tone it down or when I'm able to continue doing my thing.
Nah, that's good coaching right there. Like you saying, you being coachable, you listening to them, but you also gotta be yourself at the same time.
Yeah, of
Do what
course.
makes you the most comfortable. You feel
Of
me?
course.
And I wanted to know, like, 'cause when they throw the boxes up, a lot of times they'll have a weight, they'll have a top skills and all that. So I'm
Hmm.
wondering, like, if you could put your top three skills out there, like the shit that
Yeah.
people is coming to see, what would you throw out there?
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I think. All right. So I'm more so all around. I feel like I can do it all. Outside, inside, clinching. It don't matter. Whatever in that ring that we doing and it involves boxing, I can do it and I'm gonna do it better than my opponent. But for me, I'm gonna say my jab. I got the fastest jab you
Yeah.
ever seen in that ring. I got the fastest jab, the sharpest jab. I'm gonna say my ability to be like very close to you, but you still can't hit me. Like we'll be right here to each other, but I'm moving my head or I'm catching the punches and you're not able to hit me. It's gonna make you frustrated. Also, I'll say my footwork. My footwork is crazy, and then also, dang, I feel like I'm putting too much. But for the last one, I'm gonna say my body shots too. I feel like my body shots will break you down. They always break my opponents down.
Now you did as you should, bro. You supposed to list out all your shit. You
Oh yeah,
feel
of course, of
me?
course.
All around, and what I seen just from the highlights that I have seen of you, I ain't seen too many full fights, but you walking shit down, bruh.
Oh yeah, of
When
course.
you
Yeah.
get especially when you feel like a little bit of blood, you feel me, blood in the water type shit, you
Mhm.
real live shock on these geese, bruh. Like you
Yeah, of course.
when you throwing them Jones. I see a lot of people when they throwing them power shots, when they walking shit down, they'll bounce out of it sometimes. They'll be
Yeah.
leaning back like they'll throw and then they'll move. Nah, bro, you be standing flat footed still when you be
Oh yeah,
throwing
of
them down.
course,
No
of
fear,
course.
bro.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
what I
So
see. That's what I fuck with.
yeah, so for me, like my coaches, there's always something to work on. Like you're always able to learn in this game of boxing. Like the moment you retire is when you stop learning. For me, I always been more of an outside guy. Like even when I would like when I first started boxing, I would always be moving around, not really being flat footed and staying on the inside. So over the years, my coaches they stayed on me about figuring out how to be on the inside, being like water on the inside, just able to catch the punch and then keep throwing and keep going forward and pushing them back. So now I'm at the point where when I feel like I got you, or I feel like if I just do this just enough, it's gonna get you out of there. I just keep doing it the whole time. So I know a lot of them highlights. I felt them like I knew they was about to go out. about to stop him. So I just kept walking him down, and that's how
Yeah.
you got it.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So you talked about, I like to tell the people, what's going on, why they should tune into you first, and then we get to the story of the come up. Because you told a little bit of it. You've been boxing since you was like 9 or 10,
Hmm.
and then you got your coaches since then. But what inspired you to box? Because I know it ain't a lot of people that be boxing just for fun. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
sports you just be doing. So what inspired you to get up in that ring?
So so before I started boxing, I was doing taekwondo, and I was a two-time national champion in that. And one day, I'm a kid. I'm just turning on the TV and I see UFC. Like, this the beginning of the UFC. Like, I'm talking, this was UFC before they really even had like weight classes and rules and things like that. So I'm watching it, and I'm not gonna lie, like they was really like getting into it. I'm like, all right, they really fighting hard. So as I'm watching, I'm like, all right, I think I want to do this. Like, I want to figure out how to get into it. So I was talking to my dad, and I was like, okay, I know how to kick already because of the taekwondo, and I'm like, I know how to wrestle a little bit because my father, he was a two-time state champion in wrestling, so of course he taught me how to wrestle a little bit. So I'm like, now I got the wrestling, I got the feet, I just need the hands. So then he was like, all right, bet. So now you gotta take up boxing. So I'm like, all right, cool. So ever since then, I took up boxing, and we've been working, I've been grinding, and I just fell in love with it. And once I fell in love with it, I just knew, like, okay, this is gonna be what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, even when I'm in school and we using the computers, and some people playing games or listening to music on their computer, whatever. I'm watching boxing highlights on mine. Like, I'm into it all day, every day.
Nah, okay, so you was locked in
Oh
since
yeah,
the
for
early.
sure. Yeah, since a youngin.
Nah, that's what's up. And so that's probably why I see you. I see you doing the little challenge at the gym that you be training at, like boxing versus MMA, like who
Oh
hand
yeah.
speed the quickest type shit. So that
Yeah.
comes from real respect right there.
Oh yeah, 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 of course. And it's funny because I didn't even know those guys were gonna be in there. So I was at my strength and conditioning coach, his name RZA, but he also does reaction training as well. So I've been working with him for a nice little bit now. I'm like probably before COVID. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been working with him since before COVID. And we always been working on like our reaction and things like that. And lately we've been working on like getting myself stronger, getting that power together and things like that. And as I was on my way to my workout with him, he texted me. He was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be some MMA guys in here too." I'm like, "All right, bet." So then we just, after we finished like doing like our strength and our conditioning and all that, he let us do the reaction, and we was racing each other, and it was fun. It was good work. So, and I like doing stuff like that because I'm very competitive as well. So, of course I was trying to win every time.
Nah, that's facts. That competitive shit, it just make that working out even easier because you already
Yeah,
working out. That shit could get boring at times, especially when
exactly,
you're locking.
exactly. And it don't even feel like you working out for us. Like you just having fun.
Facts, facts. But yeah, I also seen you having fun, I guess, after one of your workouts with the Say Less smoothies. So I want
Oh
you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
quick too.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You already know that's my guy. So, um, Mark, he used to box too. And at first he was boxing at our gym, and then he went to like other gyms and things like that. So I knew him since I was a youngin. And now I see him doing this thing, and he came up there, and I was like, oh yeah, of course, I gotta show love to him because I always try to put on people that's around me or that I know. You know what I'm saying? If I can help give you an opportunity for you to grow, I'm gonna always do that. And for him, I mean, that he was helping me when I was a youngin too. Like he wasn't like one of the people that was professional yet and things like that. But I was watching him winning tournaments too. Winning fights and things like that. And watching how he was doing it. Coming in from how he was and just growing into the game. I was watching that. So um when he came in with the smoothies, I was like, yeah, of course, let's do a promo. Like let me look out for you.
Nah, that's love right there, bro. That's love. And that's a good quality to have, bringing all the people with you. Because, yeah, that shit, once you get to the top, you already know having them people with you going to be key. All them people that you trust,
Oh yeah,
all
of
them motherfuckers
course.
you came up with. You know?
Yeah.
But to close out this show, I wanted to ask you, was there anything we ain't get to? Is there anything you want to let the people know? Anything coming up? Anything you working on?
Well, like I said, man, November 9th, make sure
Yeah,
you DM me, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that number that's on the flyer or whatever. I want to shout out my team, you know, my parents, everybody that's around me that's want to see me win, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout you out for allowing me on your platform. And you know, like I said, November 9th, make sure you get your tickets. Beat me there.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to Solo too, my man with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
look.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so Solo really the reason I was doing it, John, because you know that's so him,
Yeah,
his dad and my dad, they like best friends for real. So I'm like, oh yeah, like of course. So I knew him for a long, long time, and you know, if he like I said, if I can help, of course. So when he reached out on your behalf, oh yeah, I got him, like for sure.
facts that, facts that. Hey, shout like you said, bro. Shout out to Solo. He best support you. Matter of fact, we gotta go out with Jimmy Neutron. Fuck
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
fuck it. We going up. We going up. Love.
Yeah.
Peace. Got money chasing out here.
Bitch ain't got no motion, she be fucking for a buck. The music that he make cool, but his clicks up. Bitch ain't got no more, she be fucking for a buck. I don't let no bitch, but I got Cupid in the cup. Running off on gang, nigga, you stupid. Aight, running up on gang, boy, you stupid as the fuck. Some my niggas serving, walking with they shit tucked. Put the figures in the blender and don't get me mixed up. People who can't make their own motion, dicks up. Bitches come around and just start latching on the whole gang. Buddy might be mad that he ain't me, but it's a soul thing. White gold, everything, I don't want no gold chain. Pretty with a fro, look like I got her off a soul train. We was in that storm for real, it was really cold rain. Used to be around until they started acting so strange. I can't take no pay cuts on that bread, I need a whole grain. I don't know him, you don't know him, he really a no-name. Come back for another pack and get a coupon. See the ops and got a blast before they do no Jimmy Neutron. Tried to keep my little nigga out the streets, but he was too gone. Bitch, what you doing? Put your shoes on. Stop keeping in touch, little bitch, time for you to move on. Get rich and buy my shooter, everything two-tone. Fucked up in the head, been through shit that I went through alone. He gon' beat his bitch and she can't come out to the bruise game. They thought I was done rapping, pages running low as hell. That's when I was done trapping. Got a job, now I just kick it with the mob. I used to be lazy, boy, I could've been a slob. Only take was mine, that's why I ain't never robbed. I just always thought if you can't make your own money, then you dumb as shit. Niggas make some money, get bossy, you ain't running shit, bitch. Trapping backwards, he don't wanna work. Starving in the crib, man, he suffering. Met her at the club, fucked the first night, and she thought that I was cuffing it. Said I was by the nut while she kept sucking it. Keep that boy from around me, he a lame, he on some sucker shit. I know they wanna test the gang and we ain't ducking shit. Yeah, fuck nigga, don't be dumb as shit. Come back for another pack and get a coupon. See the ops and got a blast before they do no Jimmy Neutron. Tried to keep my little nigga out the streets, but he was too gone. Bitch, what you doing? Put your shoes on. Start keeping in touch, little bitch, time for you to move on. Get rich and buy my shooter, everything two-tone. Fucked up in the head, been through shit that I went through alone. He gon' beat his bitch and she can't come out to her.